How can you tell when a woman genuinely values you? Not when things are easy, not when you are constantly available, but when she finally realizes that you won't always be there. That is when her true feelings usually surfaces. That is when her true feelings become very visible. When a woman is afraid of losing any man, she deeply cares about that man. Her character usually changes in a very, very obvious way. In today's video, we are going to be uncovering 7 things women usually do when they are afraid to lose any man. How we women behave, how we react when we are afraid to lose someone that is very dear to us or someone that is very close to our heart. This is what we are going to be talking about today in this video. Number one, she makes more effort to stay connected to that person that she truly likes. When a woman truly values a man and fears losing him, she usually becomes more intentional about communication. She may text more consistently, check in more often, find reasons to start conversation between you and her, show great interest in your day, how you're doing, how you're feeling, be interested in things, how your life is going. She's very, very invested in trying to know things that are going on around you. People naturally invest more intention, more energy, more thoughts into relationships that they really want to keep going, relationships that they don't want to lose, relationships that they want to nurture. They tend to put in more effort, into breeding and caring for that relationship. This is just to let you know that attention is usually a reflection of priority. It is just somebody that takes you as their number one priority will definitely put in more attention, put in more effort in trying to build something. The second thing a woman does when she's afraid of losing you is that she becomes much more appreciative. One of the biggest shifts you will notice is appreciation. She gives gratitude to things that you do for her. Instead of taking your efforts for granted, instead of not appreciating those things that you do, she puts in more effort to actually show that she appreciates them. She acknowledges your efforts, she acknowledges gifts, she acknowledges compliments. She tells you thank you. She notices your support. She appreciates your presence. You don't see this very welcoming, appreciative energy around her. When someone realizes your value, they become much more vocal about it. They are not afraid to let you know how grateful they are. Appreciation is one of the clearest signs that the relationship really matters to us women. Okay, when we appreciate you, when we tell you thank you, when we don't take your efforts for granted, it only gives an hint to telling you that we actually love where we are. Okay, we enjoy what we are being given and we nurture that relationship. We are afraid of losing it. I mean, who wants to lose where they are getting from? Who? Nobody. The third thing a woman would do when she's afraid of losing that relationship with you is she tries to resolve conflicts faster, earlier. A woman who doesn't care can stay days, weeks without trying to resolve any conflict or disagreement between you both of you. But when she's afraid of losing someone very important to her, unresolved conflict becomes very uncomfortable. Like the aura around between the both of you becomes very uncomfortable for her to be in. So she really wants to settle the quarrel or the argument or the disagreement. She wants to get it over and done with. She's not happy that you guys are not in talking terms. She does not have that strength to keep malice with you because one, she doesn't want to lose you. She knows you're a very important part of her life. So she tries her efforts, she tries her best to try to resolve any conflict between the both of you as fast as possible. She may reach out first, she may try to clarify misunderstanding or even look for solution instead of trying to win an argument, instead of trying to prove a point. Okay, she just tries to, let's just settle this thing and let's get it over and done with. And this is because preserving that relationship, covering that relationship is much more important to her than trying to prove a point and trying to prove that I'm right. The fourth thing a woman does when she's afraid of losing you is that she becomes much more affectionate. She shows more affection. Affection usually increases when emotional attachment grows. When emotional attachment blossom between both of you in that relationship, she becomes more attentive, she becomes more expressive of her feelings. And trust me, this isn't necessarily being manipulative or people feel that when a woman wants to get something from a man, they begin to be more affectionate, try to show that they truly care, putting in much more effort into the relationship just because she wants something. I need you to pay attention to how she talks about her future around you. I need you to pay attention to if she even talks about it, if she even wants to share plans that she has for herself, like what she plans to do in the next 5 years, when she plans to get married, or if she even wants to get married, the kind of person she wants to get married to, how many kids she wants to have, future plans, things that concerns the future. And I need you to pay attention to, if you are even in the picture, if there is a possibility of you featuring in that her future. Because a woman who genuinely truly cares about you and is afraid of losing you includes you in her future plans. She talks about future trips, shared goals, upcoming events. She talks about things that she wants to experience together with you. When someone constantly imagines you in their future, it only means that they want you there. Number 6, she becomes very protective of that relationship. You know how a mother hawk protects her kid, or how a mother hen protects her chicks. Yes, she becomes very protective of that relationship. This doesn't mean jealousy or having a controlling behavior. It means she's actively trying to protect the things that two of you have built. She tries to avoid unnecessary drama. She becomes more mindful of her actions. She works to maintain trust in that relationship. People only protect things that they genuinely value, and trust me, relationship is not an exception. So if that woman is not trying to protect the relationship, is not trying to give it her best, trying to cover that relationship with all she's got, trust me, it might not be a valuable thing for her, because people only protect something that is valuable to them. Talking about value, the seventh sign that tells you she's afraid of losing you in that relationship, and if she values you in that relationship, is that she actually truly values you. She makes sure you're valued. She makes sure you know that your presence is appreciated in that relationship. Trust me, this is perhaps the strongest sign that you need to know. A woman who fears losing a man that she deeply cares about, she often becomes intentional about showing his importance in that relationship. She wants you to know you are appreciated, you are respected, and you cannot be easily replaced. Because deep down, she understands that the healthy relationship only survived when both parties are being valued and respected. And trust me, she does not want you to question your place in that relationship. So she does all she can to bump up your value in that relationship, and she also helps you to realize this is how deeply appreciated you are in this relationship. So here is something important I want you to listen to. A woman being afraid of losing you does not mean she's being controlling, insecure, or manipulative. The healthiest version of this is just that she's being appreciative. But at the end of the day, the best relationships are not built on fear of loss. They are built on mutual respect, trust, effort, and genuine appreciation. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, subscribe, share, comment your thoughts in the comment section. Which of these signs is the strongest indication that a woman truly values you in that relationship and is afraid of losing you? Which of these signs that I mentioned do you think is that? Let me know down in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video up until now. I am IJ. This is Love Lounge, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.